Hello, thank you for joining us. I'm Philip Duncan. We're tracking an enormous area of high pressure coming out of Australia, and it's going to influence our weather for the rest of this week, the coming weekend, and the start of next week as well. There's very little rain on the way, but in saying that, we did see some rain this morning, right up here to the north. A very small area of low pressure just offshore, driving in a period of rain across Northland. Great timing. The region is drier than average, so that rain will be welcome. Dry everywhere else with lighter winds as well. So speaking of rain, this is the next 4 days worth of rain. Not much at all. The very top of the country perhaps seeing the biggest totals, and most of that will be today, with some areas getting up to 10 millimetres. Remember, this is all the way through till Saturday, so this is not a lot. And same story down in Fiordland, one of the wettest places on planet Earth, and over the next 4 or 5 days, you'll be lucky to see 15 millimetres. A good time to be tramping through Fiordland. So let's have a look at the temperatures. We've got a theme going on this week. This is the departure from normal. In other words, how much warmer or colder is it? And there is a theme going on this week. Pretty much average to warmer than average daytime temperatures, while your nighttime temperatures are cold. So that kind of averages out in a number of places to be normal, but at the moment we're certainly getting colder nights because of this big high rolling in. Light winds, clear skies equals cold nights, but the flip side means light winds, clear skies, and the sun means a fairly nice day on the way. So we are getting kind of mildish days and then coldish nights. So here is how it looks for Wednesday. There's the big high. It is getting bigger, more powerful at the moment as it tracks towards us. Settled weather again on Wednesday, a bit cold in the very south, and in the very north, a couple of showers coming through for you still. On Thursday, no real change, a couple of showers in the very north, mostly dry elsewhere. That high has got a little bit bigger. On Friday, the high now starts to move in across the country, so settled weather. And by the way, with all these calm nights, clear nights, frosts are on the way. They might get a little bit more widespread as we go through the middle portion of the week. But then as we head towards the very end of the week, as the high starts to come in itself, you've got a light easterly at the top, still with those showers, and then it curves around and comes into the lower South Island with a few showers as well. So that means we've got a bit of a change happening as we go in towards the weekend. So on Saturday, the high starting to move in, starting to balloon out on the other side as well. At the same time, we've got a subtropical low just to our north, pushing in a lot of easterlies in that squash zone. And again, that wind flow going around the high and bringing in a little bit of rain to Fiordland on Saturday. And then by the time we get to Sunday, that low's still to the north. The high has now moved out to the east, and that means getting much warmer than average in New Zealand because of that subtropical flow. So that will mean warmer nights and warmer days for both islands as we get towards the end of the weekend. As we go into the start of next week, that low is starting to get a bit complicated. The high is moving away from us. There is another high over there, but the two highs are trying to join up at the same time that low is trying to come down. So Monday next week looks mostly dry, even with those rain clouds building around us. And the final map, 7 days from now, doesn't really show a major change. I mean, yes, we are getting some rain or showers, but that low has fallen apart, and the next high sort of has broken apart as well. So next week, still a big question mark as to what happens by the time we reach about probably Tuesday, end of Tuesday, going into Wednesday next week. Otherwise, between now and then, there is not a lot to talk about. That's all from me. We'll update you again on Wednesday.